Hello my amazing Virgos, thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for the second half of January, so January 15th through the 31st. I will be doing a tarot reading as well as pulling some oracle cards for you guys. Ideally I'll be pulling two Moonology oracle cards and then one Romance Angel oracle card. However, depending how many cards pop out, depending what universe tells me, very well could change. I'm not doing a specific number of tarot cards, I'm just pulling until I feel the message that you need to hear has been delivered. Also, please be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. I typically don't include Venus signs in my readings, however, because I felt drawn to pull a Romance Angel card, please make sure you check that out because Venus is the planet of love. Alright, so now I'm just going to shuffle up the cards, and while I'm doing that, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the way that I like to read my tarot cards. I haven't talked about this before, and I feel like it's very, very important, to really connect with a tarot card reader. And so I highly recommend that you go out and you really find one that resonates with you and that you really connect with, because that's honestly like half of getting a good tarot reading is just really connecting with the tarot card reader. Anyway, so the way that I read tarot cards is intuitively. Now, what does that specifically mean for me? Basically, I am what you would call a clairsentient. Again, I mentioned this before, but I don't really like labels. I'm not a huge label person. But if I had to label myself, that's what it would be, is it would be clairsentient. So basically, I just get a feeling about what the card is trying to tell me. I read the energy and like the vibe that the card is giving me in order to give you the most accurate reading that you possibly can. I also will sometimes get images or, let's get one more shuffle here, images or words that come into my head, and that helps me read the cards. Now I also do this in combination with what the, textbook or the guidebook or whatever kind of, the general tarot card meanings I do it in combination with. And I like to do this because it kind of gives homage and respect to because tarot card reading is ancient, honestly. It's been around for quite some time. Most divination practices have. And so I do this in combination with. I don't specifically do one or the other. I like to combine them both, and I feel like that gives me, it's the most comfortable method for me, and I also feel like it gives the most accurate readings. But yeah, now that spiel is over, I'm just going to get started for what my Virgos have in store for the latter half of January. And I already have two cards, and instantly right off the bat, don't be scared when I show you guys these, okay? So you have the Ten of Swords and Death. So we've already started with two pretty dark cards. There's no color in either of these, but don't be afraid, because with this one, because it's the number 10, it means that a cycle is over and you're starting a new one, right? 10 is the number of completion, but if you add 10 together, you get 1, which is, the number of new beginnings. So, don't worry, this is you in the past, okay? This is you definitely in the past. This is you getting over something. This is you moving on. This is you healing. This is you changing. This is you changing into something new. It's interesting because I can feel how it literally goes like negative, positive, like through the cards. Like this was a very negative time for you. I really feel that. I feel like you very much struggled, but things are really looking up now and things are really ready for a change. Alright, so let's get some clarification, which I'm sure is going to happen even without me saying that, on what exactly this change is going to be. So I'm going to specifically ask for one card, either one or two cards, on what this change is specifically for. Oh, this rock is like, that's interesting. Smoky quartz was making a wobble, like as I was shuffling it was wobbling. which is, you know, very good for protection. And so anyway, the correlation of that specific stone, you know, wobbling and such with the cards I just pulled was beautiful. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you have 4 cards here. I feel like I need to pull all 4 cards. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. Okay. Did you meet someone new, Virgo? Is that what happened here? Because I feel like the way they fell out also, like, tell a story perfectly. I feel like you really met someone new. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you may have been in a state of confusion or state of loss. Really not knowing what to do. Really not having much guidance. Yeah, and then this Son of Cups, just a beautiful card. Here, I'm gonna pull this too. May have came into your life, right? You may have been, you're the Daughter of Wands, and this person is the Son of Cups. Again, this isn't like gender specific. You know, this could be a female, this could be a male. Doesn't matter. But basically, someone came into your life, and I feel really started brightening things up. Things started blooming, you know, like the flowers began budding. Like, you really began, like, having a more hopeful outlook. I feel like this person definitely came into your life for the sole purpose of getting you through this kind of funk that you may have been in. And it doesn't have to be a new person either. When I say, you know, someone came into your life, it could be someone that you already met, but they may have said something, or you guys may have done something, like, together, and it just kind of, something, like, really resonated, like, within you, and that really kind of just made you kind of, you know, just kind of blossom up and bubble up from the inside and have this newfound hope and new perspective on things. And I feel like it's really, I have goosebumps, and I feel like that's really what's happened here. And so that's where this change is going to come from. That's what this is saying. It's the change is just kind of your overall perspective on life. I feel like which I know I wanted more clarity, which on like the specific situation, but I feel like there wasn't really much more clarity I could give, because I feel like you were just kind of down about everything. There wasn't anything specific that you were like, maybe something specific kind of like triggered it to happen, but it just kind of crumbled your life a little bit, and so you just kind of had this negative outlook and perspective on ultimately. Let me grab these cards that which I think they just fell. They had no messages for you specifically. But let's see what else you guys got. I feel like there's still some more messages in here for you guys. Beautiful. 7 of Cups. You're definitely, I don't want to say you're starting fresh, because I feel like it's not like the situation that's changing, but it's your it's like your perspective and your mindset that's changing. And so that's why you have a 7 here instead of like a 1 or a 10. But it's like your perspective is changing on this whole situation, and it's going to just make everything brighter. It's going to brighten everything up. It's going to be so much better. The latter half of January is going to be infinitely better than, you know, the beginning half of it was. See what else we got for you guys. The bottom card is the one I need. There we go. The star. How absolutely beautiful. And this is your last message, by the way. Yeah, your last message. So you have the star here. Now, what I feel the star is honestly just you getting through this funk, getting through this, you know, kind of negative period in your life, and just really kind of you know, having this change, this new mindset, this new perspective, and it's really gonna, you know, impact your life for the better. It really is. It's, oh my goodness, can you just like, you see how everything's dark and then it just gets brighter? Like, that's just, that right there is just like, you know, the pure symbolism that, you know, you need. It's this darker part of your life soon becoming colorful, all because you changed your perspective. Yes, this person came into your life that kind of jump-started it, but it was ultimately you that made this decision. So I'm very proud of you for doing that. That is absolutely amazing. And now we're going to pull some Moonology Oracle cards for you. Just give it a shuffle real quick. All right, let's see what the Moonology Oracle deck has for you. Perfect. Interesting. Both of these cards were pulled in a previous reading. So you got full moon in Virgo and full moon in Libra. You are good enough, and then a win-win outcome is forecast. So yeah, basically you're good enough. Okay, don't beat yourself up about things. Don't worry about yourself. Stop putting all this pressure and all this self-doubt on yourself, all right? You are good enough. You can do this. You got this. A win-win outcome is in forecast, right? I got the image of the Wheel of Fortune card come into my head when I read that. So, you know, the universe is on your side. The universe is rooting for you, right? The universe knows what you've been through. The universe knows 100% that you've been down, right? It's here to help you. Trust in it. It's got your back, all right? So that is the Moonology cards that you get. Now let's see what the Romance Angels has to say for you. And I will note that I do read the Romance Angels not exclusively in regards to romantic partners. I read it in love in general. So friends, family, pets, coworkers, and romantic partners, you know, everything that has to do with love is what I read these cards for and interpret these cards for. So let's see what you guys got. I'm gonna try and pull one card, but we'll see how many pop out. Interesting. So I am kind of feeling a bit of a connection. Like, it feels like kind of a connection energy. I'm not feeling anything like exclusively romantic or platonic or anything like that, but I feel like there's a connection. We'll see what card gets pulled. Which I mean makes sense with the Son of Cups. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This is so perfect. Maybe you've really kind of shut yourself away from people and you've really kind of not made those connections before because you were kind of scared, you were kind of nervous. Maybe this was a heartbreak. For some of you, it very well could be, but it's okay for you to open yourself up and receive love. It's okay. You are allowed to receive love. You are able to love. You are worthy of love. All that good stuff. And that's pretty much it for you guys. It's really, let's see if there's anything else wants to come through. just hope. The word hope came into my mind. All right, just have hope in yourself, in others, in the universe. And yeah, that is your reading, guys. It was absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. I had goosebumps like throughout it. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel drawn to. If you'd also like to check out any of my social medias, all my links will be in the description box below. I also have an Etsy shop that you can go to in order to get a private reading with me. And all right, guys, that concludes your reading. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.